Hello Capricorn, thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. There's Tilly's name. Website, liminal11.com. Feel free to check that out if you'd like to. That's interesting, on the camera it looked like they were different. They're not. Supportive Oracle Cards. Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra N. Taylor. The book, the face of the book looks the same as the face of the box. Back of it here shows a website, hayhouseradio.com. I believe if you take out radio, it'll take you to the main site, but I haven't been to the website that I recall. I think if you go to the website, hayhouseradio.com, it'll give you some links to track it back if you want to. Or, of course, if you look up Sandra Ann Taylor and Energy Oracle Cards, you should find something of interest, of course. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn? The good, the bad, and the ugly. It seems like this whole thing is segmented out in a weird way. It's okay. The situation is working, but it feels uncomfortable. So these are your cards. The Temperance card, Five of Pentacles, but there's also Blossoming Abundance here, which is telling me the Five of Pentacles is feeling like left out or on the outside. The Temperance card, not a bad card, although it depends on how things are coming in. But the thing is, I don't feel this energy working for you. Temperance to me is like, it keeps moving, but it's all over the place. And certain people roll with that well, other people are not a fan. Depends on the person, you know. It's not a bad energy, but it may not be for you. And I feel that's kind of what's going on here. It's kind of like things are all over the place. They're progressing, but it doesn't seem to like really, I feel like it doesn't feel good to you. It's kind of like, no, I don't like how this is going. I understand that things are working, but it doesn't, I don't like this little do this here, and there's no real structure other than it's almost like there's 15 things, and every day these 15 things have to be done, and I have different people doing different things, and everything gets done, but they get done different ways. They technically get done in an acceptable manner, but it's not really cohesive, or it doesn't really like, to me it's like, I don't know, that could have went bad. It feels like I keep looking at it like, well, that could have went bad very easily. I mean, it didn't, but it could have. It bothers me. I feel like the situation, the way it's run, the way it's handled, it doesn't jive with you. Even though it's successful, I just feel like it's a little bit of it just doesn't sit with me well. It's kind of like, okay, it's working now, but how long does it work for? I feel like that's how I'm looking at it. Like, okay, it's working now, but how long does it work for if we keep doing it like this? And I feel like I'm trying to tell people how I feel about it, right? I'm trying to tell people how I feel about it. I don't know. This is a weird one. I'm not sure where this is going just yet, but you know, it's unfolding as it unfolds. We just kind of have to do that. I almost feel like that's kind of reminiscent maybe of what you're dealing with. Maybe that's how this constantly feels. Like, I'm not really sure where this is going. I'm not really sure if it's okay, but I have to just kind of roll with it day by day just to see what happens next. I feel like this is a very uncomfortable situation for you. Ironically, I don't think it's bad. It's just really uncomfortable because I don't feel like I have a stable footing on how things are going to work out. And I like to plan in a certain way, and this is not allowing me to do that. I feel like you're even communicating the best you can to try to explain, like, I need a little bit more structure. I'd like this to go a little differently. At least my part. I'd like my part to be a little bit more stable to where I know how my day's going to go before I even get here, but that doesn't seem to be how this feels. Feels like I show up, and it's kind of like, well, I don't know what I'm going to have to do today. I guess I'm just going to see as it plays out. And that's, for some people, that works. For you, I feel like I don't like it. I understand things work out, but I still don't like it. Um, the moon card is like, I just don't understand day by day what's going to happen next, and I'm trying to communicate about that. Now, the way that comes in, like, the way it's responded, like, you got the good and the bad coming in on your side and their side very, like, the good and bad happens simultaneously. The person you're dealing with is very much, they do it as they want to, when they want to, the way they want to. They succeed very easily, but they do it their way. They don't really like people telling them how to do things. They don't like, to them it's like overbound or over structured to have things like that. As long as we have these 15 things done, I don't care how they're done, I don't care what part of the day they're done. As long as 5:30 comes around and all 15 are done and they're done in an acceptable way, people can do them any way they want at any point during the day they want. They can set it up as they wish. And I feel like this person might also kind of be like, well, here's 3 other things that need to be done today. Add them in, people. So today we're going to have 18 things, so make sure they all get done. Tomorrow we might have 19. Tomorrow we might have just the 15. There's always the base 15. That's how they run. They don't seem to respond well to doing it differently. They feel like things are very well structured. I feel like you're looking at this like, what structure? To them, the fact that these base 15 things get done every day, they think that's great structure. To you, it's kind of like, yeah, but when and how and the quality and who's doing them, that's not. So it's kind of like, yeah, we know they need to be done, but we don't have it set up on who's going to get them done and make sure, and they're not done the same way every time. They're done differently. Okay, I don't know, let's keep going. We're unfolding it, we're unpacking it as we go. I do think that this energy is very happy to have you a part of the situation. They like that you're there because you make sure everything does get done. You keep an eye on things. Kind of like, hey, y'all, we need to get all those 15 things done. Those 15 things need to be done, but they're all over the place. And you're like, okay, so 3, 8, and 7 are done, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, who else is working on what? Because I have to know who's working on what, so that way I can see what needs to be done. Because I feel like the way Capricorn's going to look at this is like, we're supposed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we add in the extra things after that. So it's like if somebody's doing 3, whatever numbers I said, 3, 8, and 12, you're going to do 1, 2, and then if somebody else did 4, you'll go to 5. If somebody did 6, you'll do 7. Then you'll fill them in as they need to get done. Like you're going to try to fill in the structure, kind of like, all right, this should be done, that should be done. It's not, I feel like it's uncomfortable for you. It's uncomfortable, but you make it work. Although people love the way you do things, and they love that you pick up, it's almost like to you it feels like I'm picking up the slack, or I'm picking up what people didn't want to do. I'm getting stuff done in order the best I can, but people are random. I see the family card here, but people like how you do things. People feel very comfortable with the way you do things. I just feel like it's not comfortable for you. Am I getting that right? It's not comfortable for you, but people love the way you do things. 3 of Fire, things keep moving forward, and the Sun card on the dice. People love you to bits. They love the way you do it. I just feel like you're not the one enjoying this. This is what's pulling me in next, so I'm going to go for it. The Chariot and the 7 of Cups, these all come in dual. It's going to be all over the place. There's more possibilities coming. For Capricorn, the Chariot can be a challenger card sometimes. It's the opposite for you in the zodiac. It talks about Cancer. So it might be kind of like something that looks like it should work, or maybe from the outside looks like it fits, but the way it feels to you is like it doesn't feel like it fits. Again, not only did I get this in the dice, I got this in the cards, the Sun card. Like, people just love you in the way that you do things. You do really well. You are a very important, valued member of the team. Okay, so how do How do we make this go more your way? Is there a way to make this more go Capricorn's way? Because I get that people love you. I get that. The 17, which is the star card, makes me think of communication. And then the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm getting here, yet again, another the Sun card again, 3 times. People love you. People do love you, but you're like, I keep seeing what I don't like here. I keep seeing. I feel like the structure of my day and what I'm going to do, I got to see my best to communicate. When I get the star card, I feel like I'm finding a way to make this work. And I'm putting in the communication and telling people, all right, I understand y'all are going to be random all over the place, but is there a way that I can own certain things? Or like, I feel like because they're not going to let you do this. I'm looking at this list of 15, right? 15 things that need to be done. And I'm like, I want to be like, all right, how about every day I do 1, 2, and 3 in the morning, and then I'll do 4, 5, and 6 in the after, or I'll do 1, 2, and 3 in the morning, and then I'll do 9, 10, and 11 in the afternoon, or like whatever. Like I try to do them in order, or maybe, you know, something like that. I want to do the same things every day. Can we just secure this so I'm the one who does these things, or whatever it is? So I'll do those. I can get those done. People don't like those. I feel like you're even like, I'll do what people don't like, just as long as it's the same thing and I know what I need to do so I can plan for it. I don't even care. As long as I can have some structure. I don't think that's going to work. But that doesn't mean we can't win in a different way. So it's kind of like, can I just do 1, 2, and 3 in the morning? And whatever I said for the afternoon, can I just do that every day? And they're like, no, because everybody needs to know how to do everything, so we got to keep switching it up. Okay, second time around. How about on Mondays, I do 1 and 2 and 5 in the morning, and I do whatever else in the afternoon. And on Tuesdays, I do 3, 4, and 6 and whatever else in the afternoon. And it's kind of like, at least can I at least set up my morning to where, you know, every day, Monday through Friday, I know what I'm going to do in the morning. So like I do, let's try to make this more simple because I feel like I'm making it complicated. Monday morning, I do 1, 2, and 3. Tuesday morning, I do 4, 5, 6. Wednesday morning, I do 7, 8, 9. Thursday morning, I do 10, 11, 12. And then Friday morning, I do 13, 14, 15. So at least I can structure my morning, at least part of it. And I touch on every one of these for throughout the day. And people know, okay, this is my day to do this. So at least in the mornings, Monday through Friday, I can have my morning structured. I'm not taking things away from other people. I'm not doing the same thing every day. But I do know what I'm going to do. And it helps me structure my day better. Can we at least do that? So it's kind of like, all right, it's changing it every day, but it's changing it in a predictable way for me. So I was like, if I set up the schedule and I set up the situation to where people know I'm going to be doing these things, people leave those for me, you know, and then it still rotates through everything. I'm not doing the same thing every day, but I know what I'm going to do. I feel like that might really make things better for you, because I'm just like, come on, this needs to go better for Capricorn. Like, come on, this needs to go better for Capricorn. I feel like because people like you, they're going to go along with that more than you expect. It's kind of like, all right, how do I work with the randomness to kind of create some structure within this randomness for me? Which might seem like a challenge, but hopefully what I've said in this reading helps you find a way to do that, because I feel like that's what we need here. Because people really do like you, and they seem to really want to work with you. So it's kind of like, how do I structure this in a random way that seems structured to me, but still random enough for them to where I'm happy and they're happy, or at least I'm happier. Kind of like, if even if it's just the morning that's structured for me, by the time I get to the afternoon, I've set up my day so I feel good, and then, all right, the afternoon is the afternoon. It can't be all the way I want it. I understand that, but at least the morning was. So it's kind of like, the morning is set, then whatever's left in the afternoon, whoever didn't do what, I can fill in and do what I need to do. But every day the morning at least starts in a way that's comfortable to me. I get through lunch and I'm like, all right, but at least it's only half the day. At least it's not the whole day. It's only half the day that feels like this. It's kind of it's better. Is it perfect? No, I know it's not perfect, but at least it's better. At least it's better. All right, are we good? All right, I think I'm done. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.